However you set up your hunt, in a stand or stalking, you frequently won't know where an animal will appear and won't have time to dial a solution on your scope. Well, Sergeants First Class Brian Moran and Kenneth Rose of the Army Marksmanship Unit have a pro tip on how to shoot with point-blank accuracy.
Impact, center mass, 6 o'clock. Go ahead and make the weapon safe. Hi everybody, I'm Sergeant First Class Brian Moran with the United States Army Marksmanship Unit Instructor Training Group, here with Sergeant First Class Kenneth Rose. And we're here to talk to you about maximum point blank and how it can maximize your hunt season. Maximum point blank is a way for you to guarantee impacts within your known distance hunting lane without making any adjustments to your zero. For today's purposes, we'll be using a 200-yard hunting lane. For today's demonstration, we're going to be using an M24 chambered in .308 Winchester, common hunting round found in the United States of America. However, this technique will work for any weapon system, specifically yours, and your caliber. You simply need to input certain data into it. For today's purposes, we've fired our rounds over a chronograph in order to find the flight characteristics of our projectile at our intended ranges. This can be accomplished without the use of a ballistic solver or a chronograph, simply by going out to your hunting lane and firing rounds to gather that specific flight trajectory data. Impact, center mass, dead in the center. Make it safe. After that impact, we can now set our margin of error. We have impacted our 4-inch circle at 200 yards. We expect to see a 2-inch drop from a projectile from this rifle at that distance. What that allows us to do is leave our 100-yard zero on the gun and understand that that bullet will never miss outside of a 4-inch circle, elevation-wise. This comes into play when we start looking at unknown distance targets and multiple targets throughout our range.
Remember, this solution only works for elevation. Windage is a whole other ballgame.
The other members of the instructor training group are setting out targets at this time for us to engage at various ranges. Maximum point blank is extremely effective when dealing with unknown distance targets. Let's give it a run. As we can see, by applying the fundamentals, Sergeant Rose is able to clean the entire lane without making any changes to his point of aim or his zero. Now take maximum point blank and your rifle and your ammunition back to your hunting lane, and you will be a more successful hunter.